What I love about this whole Odell Beckham situation is the fact that Kevin Stefanski has finally been exposed. Andrew Berry has finally been exposed. And you're wondering why. Well, if you remember, Beckham was quiet. We were 3-1. He made some kind of comment about, hey, we're winning, keep the train going. He made something. But now he's seeing the writing on the wall Sunday. He's running patterns. All these receivers are running patterns. And we're just running the ball. He's seeing the writing on the wall with this offense. He says, there's no point in me even playing here. I'm getting wide open. We're just running the ball, throwing underneath routes. That's all we're doing. And guess what? He's got every right to be pissed. You can blame this on Kevin Stefanski, chasing Stephon Diggs out with his archaic offense. And you can blame this on Andrew Berry for not recognizing this and telling old God Kevin to start running a 19 or 2020 offense. How come everybody else in the fucking league is passing and we're running the ball? Oh, because we got Nick Chubb, the greatest running back ever. Christ. Beckham's seen the writing on the wall. He said, there's no point. I mean, look, we waited till 8 minutes left. We got down to expand the offense a little bit. Instead of our 20-yard box, it was 30-yard box. And we started moving the ball. I cannot believe that this organizational failure happened right under the eyes of Andrew Berry, who everyone looks up and says, oh, this guy's a great GM. He signed Austin Hooper for 40 fucking million. The guy is horrible. And he couldn't, I don't even think any other team was offering Austin Hooper money. Austin Hooper's the worst tight end I've ever seen. He's the worst signing ever. When he does catch the ball, he falls down. He's terrible. No yards after catch. Njoku, the best tight end on the team, obviously doesn't even get to play. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Beckham's seen the writing on the wall. This is a Stefanski, Andrew Berry issue. This isn't about Baker Mayfield. If it was up to Baker Mayfield, he'd be in fucking 5 wide all game throwing the ball. No one wants to run the ball. Hey, listen, you throw the ball to set up the run. You don't run the ball to set up the pass. Kevin Stefanski is the main problem here, and Andrew Berry's a problem for allowing this to happen. Nobody wants to come. Hey, we got players wanting to leave Cleveland now because of Kevin Stefanski's fucking offense. So I'm glad that people have realized what I've realized for the last 2 years. He sucks. Kevin Stefanski's not. He might be okay to run a team, but he's not an offensive coordinator. He's terrible. The best thing the Browns can do now is to fire Kevin Stefanski. I know you want him to just give up play calling, but no. Fire Kevin Stefanski. Let Alex Van Pelt get the head coaching job. Let him run the team. Playoffs are out of the question because I know what Stefanski's going to do tomorrow. He's going to come out here and run the same offense. And we're going to be down 24-3 at halftime because we're going to have to kick field goals because we're not going to be able to run the ball. And when we throw the ball, it's going to be little 5 and 10 yard passes. I mean, it's just ridiculous. When they stack the box and you run these 5 and 10 yard patterns, they just drop back 2 feet. We're done. We're done. How come I can see this on television, but these guys can't see it and they study film weekly? I'm disgusted as a Browns fan. We're 4-4 right now. We should be 6-2 at worst. The only team that really throttled us was Arizona. The first game we should have won. Stefanski, he ran a good offense for 3 quarters, and the game started getting close. Oh, let me just run Chubb. Let me just eat the clock up. If you don't trust your quarterback, then guess what? Get another one. It's that simple. I could care less. Put Case Keenum. Oh, we did put Case Keenum. We played Denver, a terrible defense. We scored 17 fucking points. Don't tell me Denver's defense is good. They were beaten up. They were fucking reeling 4 straight losses. Von Miller's gone now, so Kevin Stefanski, and he kept on saying, "Well, I got to get Odell the ball more," but yet he never did. He used him as a decoy, basically. This is an organization failure. And Beckham handled it poorly, but you know what? I guess when you're out of options, you got to do what you got to do. He did not want to be there. He's seen the writing on the wall. We're not winning. We're 4-4, and he says we're going to keep losing because this. I guarantee you, if you ask Beckham right now to a man, he would tell you the problem in Cleveland is a fucking head coach play calling. It doesn't stretch the field. Last year we did stretch the field. Now we don't do it. Kevin has been exposed, and it's time that he gets fired for it because 6-2 would sound a lot better than 4-4, and it's all because of Kevin Stefanski. We're 4-4. Like I said, if you don't believe in Mayfield, well, then you have a problem because I'm going to tell you why. Your backup is the same quarterback with a weaker arm. You should have had a better backup. Look at Mike White. Why couldn't we have a backup like Mike White? 6'3", whatever. Why couldn't we have a taller backup? It just makes me, this roster was constructed so poorly. And I don't want to hear they inherited these guys. They had 2 fucking years to get other players. Don't tell me they inherited David Njoku. The guy on it, you trying to tell me CJ Uzman's better than David Njoku? You put David Njoku in Cincinnati, he's doubled his numbers. David Njoku's a fucking talent. You put him anywhere in the league that uses a tight end, he's dominating. Fact of the matter is, Stefanski has great weapons offensively. He doesn't know how to use them. Doesn't know how to fucking use them. Unless it's a running game, he knows how to use running backs. The guy is playing football like he's just came from Jerry Burns' offense for the Vikings. And he chased away star receivers. And I never liked Beckham. I hate Beckham. He's a me-first guy. But the writing was on the wall. We were losing because of our coach. And nothing's going to change. Tomorrow's nothing's going to change. Nothing. I mean, nothing is going to change tomorrow. Look at Mayfield last year against the Bengals when we needed to score and he came back. Just run that. If they take it away, do something else with your minds. But you got to go downfield. We got the easiest team to defend right now. Just stack the box. We don't throw. And when we do throw, it's little 5 and 10 yard patterns, little curls. That's it. We don't throw. We don't do nothing. We don't stretch the field. I've never seen a go route all year. Nothing. And then we had Schwartz starting. I don't know why Schwartz was starting over Donovan Peoples-Jones beginning of the year. Oh, because Kevin wanted them? The guy can't catch. He bobbled the ball. It should have been a touchdown. If Donovan Peoples-Jones was playing the week 2 instead of Schwartz, Kevin Stefanski's project, Mayfield wouldn't be injured right now because he would have caught that ball over the middle. Schwartz was another wasted draft pick. All these guys. And another thing, Barry. This guy's so terrible. We signed all these defensive fucking studs on other teams, and they don't fit our defense. Why are you signing guys that don't fit our defense? You know what normal people do? They sign these guys, and they say, let's build a defense to fit them. But the Browns want to play relaxed defense. Oh, we're going to play off the ball, make them go 15-play drives, and they'll have a turnover. We got 4 turnovers all year, and it's not working. There's going to be a mutiny in that locker room because of that head coach. Them players know it's a head coach. Also, they said something about the majority. John Johnson, the majority of players want Odell back. So you know what that tells me? That doesn't tell me. You know what that tells me? It doesn't tell me that, oh, they want him back. That tells me that there's probably 20 to 25 guys that don't want him back. That tells me there's a lot of people that don't want Beckham in the locker room. I don't know why they spun it like, oh, yeah, the majority of people want him back. That tells me there's a lot of people that don't want him there. And if you have 2 people on a team that don't want a guy there, there's a problem. But there's more than 2 people. A majority is, 30 out of 55 players? So we got major problems. This has all been brought by Kevin Stefanski. He has not shown anyone the ability he knows how to run an NFL offense. And he hasn't shown anyone the ability that he knows how to make adjustments. We lead the league in penalties. And I love it. This guy is getting this pass because he got Coach of the Year last year. He did nothing. Just because we had a horrible quarterback all these years and a horrible coaches all these years doesn't give this team the right to just trot out a guy that's better than the other guys. I want something better. If it's a quarterback, get a new quarterback. A head coach, we know we need a new head coach. Stefanski's had all year to make adjustments, and he hasn't. He's killed our season. It's time to move on. Fire him. I'm telling you right now, if we lose to Cincinnati, you have to fire him. He's already lost the players, you could tell. Beckham lost because of Stefanski. He left because of Stefanski. He should have came out and said it was Stefanski. I mean, he said it was Mayfield, but I think this is the easiest evidence on the missed guy. He was wide open, but I'll guarantee he left because of Stefanski. Stefanski's killed Mayfield. He did. Mayfield used to be a decent quarterback. Now he's terrible. And that's because of Kevin Stefanski. If I was Mayfield, I want out of Cleveland, go to New Orleans, whatever. They should have traded Mayfield to New Orleans right now. He would have been better one shoulder than Taysom Hill. So, Browns fans, you guys like Kevin Stefanski. Look what he did. 4-4 at the midway point. And we're going to get slaughtered tomorrow by the Bengals, I guarantee it. Because he's going to run that same Woody Hayes offense. 4 yards in our cloud of dust. And I'm loving it because I hate Stefanski. I never wanted this guy. I wanted Josh McDaniels, anything. Kevin Stefanski is a clown, and he's killed our season. Thank you very much.